Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on Hero Plays Roblox. Today I'm trying to make some inventory space. I'm going to load up a bunch of stuff that I am going to delete permanently. And I wanted to show you guys before I do so, just to share it with you. This is a testing platform for a thruster. Here's a single red thruster right there at the top of that. I made this huge spire out of ice, so it's a guide for this plastic guide pin thing that runs through the middle here. The objective there was to make it lift straight up. Inside this I've got a ton of stuff. I've got coal and brick and obsidian and titanium and concrete and metal and rusted metal. And if you were paying attention to all those numbers that just flashed on the screen, you would see that that's 191k approximately worth of stuff. That's a lot. That's a lot of weight. But check it out. That single thruster has the ability to just lift that thing right up. It doesn't even change the amount of thrust or speed or anything from the time you start putting weight on it to the time you get that much weight on it. It's just really it's a lot of lift. And I don't know where the maximum limit is, but it ain't what I've got right there. It's not 191,000 anyway. This is supposed to be a speedboat. I built this a long time ago. Apparently my skill level was like garbage because this is garbage. Looks like somebody just pulled out of a dumpster that nobody else wanted. You know, it's supposed to be a boat. It does work. It's got monster truck tires. It's got jets. It has this big protection block out front. It's just never going to look good. No matter what I do to it, it's just going to end up tearing the thing up and redoing it. I could start over fresh and probably make a better boat in, you know, a quarter of the time it took me to make this stupid thing. So next, that one's garbage. This one's a chair ladder. Takes a while to load. I'm going to fast forward a second. Alright, there we go. There's almost 2,000 chairs in this pile right there. This thing goes way up into the sky. These blocks, or these chairs, are 9 studs apart from each other, so I just did like this, and then go to clone and set the distance. I guess I would have to go to clone. There we go, distance to 9, and then you just clone that guy up, and you do that like a few more times, and you've got your, oh, I guess I'm out of chairs. Okay, that's why I stopped right where I did. So yeah, this doesn't need to have a jetpack on it. If you turn off collision, let's see, I believe collision's off, yeah. So if you did that, you basically just hop in there and you just fly right through the next chair as you land on it. And it's not going to let me do it since I'm trying to show you. This is supposed to be 7, 8, and 9. I don't know where my 7 and 8 went. That's a new thing. So thank you, Build a Boat Roblox. This one's spaced 7 apart, and you can see you can just zip right up through that. Disadvantage to this kind of ladder is you can't get off of it. Like, if I'm pushing sideways and trying to get off, I can't until I get to the top. That's a real problem when you get onto one that's just like way up forever. So if you want to like mess with your friends, get them in a chair ladder and you know, watch them go, and they'll just keep going until they get to the top because they can't jump out. Like if I try to jump out, you can see I'm trying to rotate and try to turn, like go sideways, go forward, anything, and I can't get out of it. Anyway, it's kind of funny, but you know, relatively useless. But let's go see what Hero did after he saw my chair ladder. He's like, well, why couldn't you just twist them? So he did that with my blocks, and I saved it. So he can get like a 15 degree or 17 degree twist on this, something like that. He twisted the chairs too. It's kind of neat that you could go sideways like that, but it definitely has its limitations. Relatively useless, but creative. Anyway, that's that. Delete. Slide. So this thing is this is a chair slide. You get on there, you build, you know, something like this. You unanchor the chair, you turn on your magnet there. It charges. You get an ice ramp, and as soon as you turn off your magnet, you go fling, and you fling off, and you're lucky if you hit stage 1. So you can jump into stage 1 probably before you die, but that's about it. Alright, let's see what else there is to load. Something dumb. What is something dumb? Everything I'm showing you is kind of dumb. Oh yeah, this thing. So this is my attempt to make two red thrusters, put them together, and make a fast one that's kind of equivalent to the purple thrusters. So the reality of it is, yes, it works. The other reality is, if you clone them, you'll end up with things that don't work quite right. Let's see. Okay, I'm done loading. Let me reveal all. There's the guts of it. You can see there's two thrusters placed opposite of each other. Um, Let me unanchor these guys, and in this one, it flies backwards. So if I tilt my nose up like that, turn on the thruster, I can fly out of there. The ones I've marked with red neon, those don't work right. They fly backwards. The ones with green neon, those happen to work right. As for the difference, I don't know. I cloned them. They should work the same. They don't. It's kind of sad, but whatever. It's kind of dumb anyway. They do work though, like they do go faster, like two of them together like this, they do go faster than a red thruster by itself. And yes, if you don't get one of them knocked out by a laser or something on the way down to the treasure, you can get all the way to the treasure. Not only just, it just barely works. Whoops, I jumped out, I was going to hit the thruster button. Okay, so that's that. Next. This one is a curved ramp. So I made this just the other day. It's kind of neat. You can go up here, you can drive around it. Unfortunately, I haven't made a vehicle that can go around it yet. So I added it to my vehicle testing platform in hopes that someday I will have a vehicle that can go around it. In the meantime, I don't really need this little thing I was using to test, because I guess I'll use it until I have a vehicle that can do it, and then I'll just delete it. So it's doomed to be deleted. I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Please check out the rest of my vehicles and videos and stuff on Hero Plays Roblox. Thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, you know the drill. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.